trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. Shout out to my that can get it independent and ain't looking for no love though. He trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. He trying to stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottles in the section and I promise.
My first game, let's go.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
We get the ball first. Not what I wanted.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden.
Let's go, Sanders.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard.
Jesus. Already taking breaks. What? My first dub. He seen my team and quit. Oh, Jesus. He saw my team and just quit. He saw he saw Dion in the backfield. That's what it was. Let's go. Second game of the season. See if we could get some. All right. Second game.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go in the controls.
Jesus.
Let's play.
Get ball first again.
Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And we are underway from Miami. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So far this is everybody's debut playing online. So let's see how Ricky Williams is. Blitz, nice. Let's hit the inside.
They'll run with a San Diego native. It's Ricky Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost think he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. Jeremy Shockey, 69 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened.
Jesus.
How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession,
horrible kick.
setting the tone for everything. Now I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the...
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has some good players. Just sub him in. No, he's going to. No, he's going to.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. It's hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal. Well, in that play, the expression don't
send him some pressure on him.
Certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Yeah, send some pressure.
Incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little.
He's going for it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body
I'm sure about
is trying
that.
to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. A wall of Dolphins, and there are lots of them there to make the stop. Second down following the run. Again, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones, 32 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
So they're going to go for...
Let's try to get my 14 points back.
They'll run. Here's Strong, the fullback. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And they will be backed up deep.
No buenos.
Start the drive from the 6-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a gain of 17 that time.
A lot of halfback screens. I got your ass.
First down, Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Stepping up, he's going to
Hit this nigga.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5. They come out here in the I. Now Prescott. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
Of course he's not going to punt it. Why should he?
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down.
Good dot. Good dot. That was a nice dot.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
So far I'm up 14 zip. 2nd and 8.
The wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there?
I'm missing toast this kid.
Allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
And that's incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it'll bring up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
I gotta watch that though, just in case if he decides to run it with him.
Trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
I know it.
The pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this one
Nicely done.
midfield for the first down to the 46.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Here's Prescott. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the defense. Past the 20. The big fella. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
I won't take this game too serious. You don't have high players. You don't have a lot of players, and you know. I won't take this game too serious.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Wide open.
Nicely done.
Complete. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in from Miami.
Nicely done.
Their dangerous wide receiver. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
94.
Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, it's the fullback Strong. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up the first down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You can hear
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown.
Oh, jeez.
2 catches, 2
He did it to himself. He should have never pressed.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over
close.
to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was 1 possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's where they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to 37.
That was beautiful. He's touching Dion. That's nice.
2 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Prescott. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go!
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Second down, Prescott. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And a tough spot to drop that down here, 3rd and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score, and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
They come out here in the eye. No, bottled up fumble. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. He's at the 50. defensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating there.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So both teams
I give him so much props for staying on and not quitting.
In quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down, Prescott again. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's unable to grab it.
Tip pass.
He might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drive.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long.
He's going for it. Jesus.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
A look at the offense.
There you go. Well, it was acceptable. Acceptable, I'll say. GG, Mr. Opponent. GG. Well, that's all, guys. This video was for you know who. You know who the video was for. You know who it was for.